And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles!
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. He's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. And bring the tight end left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He is blocked, that ball's free. And the Bengals get to it! And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now it's Jones off the play action. His first throw is an interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Jake, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And what a hit there. Oh, she faced the punch for moving the chains that time. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Room to run inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Let's go.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Eyes top. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Mano-a-mano, so many battles there at the line of scrimmage, and it does come down to those one-on-one situations. Who's put in the work, who's put in the effort, and who can execute to create that negative play, that big sack for this defense.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Escapes the defender. they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's another Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. And here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's another carry to Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. On first down, it's Jones to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Walker on first down. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's going to keep it this time. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the 2nd level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. All set now, 1st and 10. The motion Brown right. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
They go to Barkley again. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
On the tackle.
The Eagles are in punt formation.
Punt formation for the Eagles.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Behind some time right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles are ready to set up shop on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, around with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Formation for the Eagles.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Coup on now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action here with Howell. Shovel pass complete. He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down.
Quick slide here into the hands of Cooper. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's go. They give up the gut to Bigsby. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
a gain of 10 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Bigsby will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal. And the shotgun, Howell. And let's get to him and take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Dory Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Let's go now. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. A gain of 14.
They give it to him again. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled for about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll throw it.
2nd and 9.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
First down, play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working near his goal line. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Al keeps it on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Good for the Eagles. First down.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He was brought down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Al out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Howell from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
He beams one deep right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Koo able to put it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Howell now. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now Howell to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
6-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 11.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. Hauled in left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Number 82.
Braden Mann on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the 1st half. And with 45 seconds left, the clock isn't exactly their friend, Brock, but still enough time to put a quick drive together. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's trying to go deep again. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Going again on second. It's cut at the 4. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 17.
To kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. It's Amir Abdullah with the return, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On first down, they'll run. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Rolling from the gun here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Throwing now, Howell. Stepping up, and he's going to run. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Running left with Bigsby. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from 41.
And an Eagles first down.
Again, it's Bigsby. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
On here with Will Shipley. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Punt formation for the Eagles.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Back-to-back carries here. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going to try and throw it here. On the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for Eagles first down.
Howell using his legs here. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And the shotgun, Howell. He's keeping it again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays. Just
and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain. Not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field, so he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Howell using his legs here. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Boot Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They'll work against the blitz. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
They run it again with Bigsby. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
3rd and 8.
Throw here, third down. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. 35 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Pass play now. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Abdullah, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Coup on now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Second and 3 now. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. So read deep here to Shipley. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Baker on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Howell. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Even 5 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Running right is Bigsby. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Come on. Set. Take the 6.
Howell out of the shotgun. Hits him on the end route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Sign quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working from the pistol, Howell. Quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Howell from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Now this is picked up inside the 35. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Come on, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
A 48-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this.
Well, the ball is down. Howell lost it. And the Bengals get to it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try.
For the field
A
goal.
very short kick here from the right hash.
Yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case with 3.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shipley now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
For the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Howell to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Howell back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. Jump off caught by his back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Eagles 1st down.
Throw again. It's Howell. Same guy. Wilson again. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Complete to Johnny Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Handoff here for Bigsby. Well, this is a part of why they find themselves trailing here in the 4th, Brock. Another tough carry for him as he's taken down for a loss.
He was brought down by Von Bell.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught by Wilson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Howell using his legs here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
And the shotgun. Howell.
at the 9-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This one's caught. They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
19 Tiger. Check out.
Guy plays straight ahead. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's good for Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
They give it to him again. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He then scrambled for a first, but he does get the last lap by baiting the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Washington, first down.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. The man in motion is Brown.
And
he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Daniels going to keep it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash, this from 48. McPherson's kick is good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Ready, set.
Throwing Jones. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drive many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Jones. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Krosky Merritt. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. He hit his first, this one from 38. McPherson's kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Jones. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Walker now on 1st and 10. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Ready.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
3 yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
13 yards on the play. And a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to Krosky Merritt on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's the option. And they pitch it to Eckler. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to Walker on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Liking 18. Let's go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. Stack.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that really intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
Let's go now.
Washington, first down.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run inside. Krosky Merritt takes it to about the 37.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
He'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Hey!
They go play action. Daniels. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Mason Graham providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. With it is Jackson. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second and 10, Jones, middle of the field to Jefferson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Fix the eagle! Ready?
Straight ahead, Walker. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Walker with another carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Off play action. Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
It's 2nd and 8.
Roll!
That is going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Washington Commanders first
first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. And McLaurin, the motion man right. On the give, Krosky Merritt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Krosky Merritt. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Eckler is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Reload.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. What if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone?
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Got ready. Got ready. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. A first and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Jones. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's the backup, Mariota. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Traylon Burks.
Let's
8
go.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Mariota. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
A gain of 15.
They go with Abdullah again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They go back to Abdullah on 1st. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Amir Abdullah taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Once more, here's Eckler. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. It's
now Mariota. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
10 black.
1st and 10
Up the middle with Eckler. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another Washington Commanders
Ready.
1st down.
50 green.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Eckler, they run left side. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 14. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up
Ready.
3rd and 2.
Yellow. 40. Ready.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
Smith red.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
1st down, Bengals.
They'll give up the gun to Abdullah. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times,
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Bengals have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go low, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense set to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they'll go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Mariota, option left. Now, loose football, the ball comes out. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the ground, McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Third down and 1.
Down. Third down and 1.
On the ground, this is McNichols. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Washington first down.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he stopped immediately there. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Mariota. To the right side and caught by center. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker. They're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They really struggled in the first half, but they've made some adjustments looking better in the second half. But sometimes do we overanalyze? Is it always adjustments, or sometimes is it guys just sticking better to the game plan?
I think the latter, and I love how you brought that up because We always want to credit, oh, they adjusted here, and they made this change there. Sometimes it's just executing what they worked on in practice all week much better. In this case, I think it's a combination. They found a different part of their playbook, and it's working really well for them.
Working extremely well at this point.
A rifle swing that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Come on,
and they'll send the slot in motion left.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Ready.
The slot man in motion right.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
And on the inside, the 25 now at the 24.
On the set.
That's good for a Commanders first.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Yellow,
First
43.
at the 24-yard line.
Set.
Play fake. Mariota.
And brought in downfield by Burks.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal?
Let's
a field
go.
goal would give them the late lead.
Blue, 32.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Set, ready.
Running left, here's Edmonds. And that hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Mariota.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
For the field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
68 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll run here. Abdullah.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
The Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle. Abdullah. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
That's got to be caught. It's Chanel. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Abdullah. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal.
They run. Abdullah. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Amir Abdullah ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point drive. Yeah, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
That's caught by Senate. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Mariota. Over the middle, he's got Lane. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready,
at the
go.
37-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Mariota to throw it this time. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this swing lead. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit in the first and incompletion.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A handoff to Abdullah. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Man, it's caught inside the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got to...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Amir Abdullah taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Crew, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And a Washington offense going back to work. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39.
They wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Mariota. In trouble, and he's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They go with a duel again. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Abdullah. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Abdullah. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 5 from the 8. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On the run, Abdullah. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Abdullah. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This is 1st and 10. Now Mariota. Now he's going to step up and run. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. Now, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason, but that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Here's 1st down.
That's good.
And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black 40.
Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Ready.
To throw, Mariota. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.
Some players' development traits are hidden to unlock their potential.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12-inch floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chicks. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
With a game for Cincinnati.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, the third and final week of preseason action, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. And I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their seventh-year quarterback.
And he gets a clean slate and a competition in his new spot in Indianapolis. Obviously trying to eliminate some bad habits he picked up in New York. But after a brief pit stop in Minnesota, this gives him a chance to continue the trend of veteran quarterbacks who have a chance to excel with a fresh start and a new team.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got his open man. It's Mallory. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now Jones. And he fends him off. Jones breaking from the contact. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Mason Graham able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. Jones. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce from 10 yards out. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Jones. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Off play action. Jones. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Martin, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Off the play fake. Jones. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he'll take this down to the 26. Up the middle. Here's Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And the Colts, first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and goal.
Taylor is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts add 6 to their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jones on the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On the play. It's 3rd and 15.
After 17-7 to score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plan's for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his pick catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got